Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's a little late show. Midday money late. Had to do some stuff with my daughter this morning. But here we are. I was rushing in to try to do stuff. If you watched Late Night Money or the replay, Yankees were the only game we put out here last night. So there is that. And let's jump in. I wrote down a couple props for this Yankee game. I don't have them in the chat, so get a pen out. And it's here we go. So, as I said, like the Yanks here. Put them out last night plus 203. And we're going to jump on some props here. Of course, we're going to go ribbies. Nice. Volpe ribby 195, Soto ribby 160, Verdugo 190, Cabrera $2. And then on the O's, we'll go Gunnar Henderson 205, Westberg 155, and a Cowser, Mr. Colton Cowser. All the youngsters, all the rooks, plus 220. Just the ribbies. Cubbies, Mets, I didn't look at. I wanted to get something right away for the 105 game here. The Miami-Colorado game I mentioned last night. You got to take Colorado again. It was kind of the big number. I ended up not playing it. 5-0 sweep it aboard for yesterday on the sites. Totals, perfect 4-0. Nice 33 and 13 of baseball totals. And nice winning baseball season. We will take it. We will take it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. And then we'll just jump into some livestock stuff. Marcos Manhattan, like one for you, Miss Nigo. I'm racing because there's a minute before the game starts, Marcos. I gave the old Marcos minute last night for you in the late show, but I'll run it back again. I don't mind. And there's two games. Pacers team total over. I kind of lean Sixers, but I said the maxi points was 27 yesterday. So go over his total there. And again, if you like the Sixers or the Knicks, just take it on the money line. On the ice today, I would lean Bruins, I guess. The unders have killed me on the ice. We had a winning season on the ice, and now it's basically a break even. Well, losing, we're down a little bit here in the video, but we'll bounce back from that. And baseball, Rockies, Yanks, guess under Cubbies. Nothing on the San Fran game. I'm trying to find a prop right now on the San Fran game. And for Washington, got like the under with both the way these guys are pitching and also the way Texas hits. I mentioned that yesterday. And Cleveland's got to be an over with Eric Getty on the hill and the way Houston's hit a little bit. Cleveland's finding their bats, so I'm expecting some runs there. T-Money's in the house. Thought I missed show. Nah, I was late today. Late. Had to do stuff this morning. I mentioned it last night. Joining the Rockies game over 7.5, looking good. Yeah, well, that was. I hate to say it was an easy one, but like we said that yesterday, like you have to take the Rockies there. I mean, I like Cabrera, but there's no way Marlins should be laying. It was 185 last night. It was 175, and then it was up to a 185. I didn't even know what it closed at this morning. Aaron's in the house. So Aaron on the Winner Circle channel. He's like, Sean Higgs brought me here. T-Money, I don't see much left. I've done more betting the last 8 to 10 hours than I do most in here. What were you betting? I mean, there's 5 baseball games, 2 basketball, and a hockey game. Are you participating in Turkish soccer, perhaps? T-Money. Love Boston today in hockey. Hope you tell. I like Boston. I mean, they gave us the winner yesterday, Dave. Under, never in doubt. 5.5 in the Dallas Stars game. I do like Boston too. Toronto looks like they're. I don't know what their deal is in Toronto. Michael Amato's in the house. Good after. Where's the noon? Where's the noon? There it is. There it is. Too many. Maybe the Knicks and Bucks money lines NBA, but not much. I'll have to. Yeah. Bucks money line. But you could hang that right next to your Suns and Lakers money line picks. What are you doing? Stop throwing money away, T Money. I mean, the Knicks one, that series, here it is. It's 6 games, just like I thought it would be a 6 or 7 game series. You want to bet on the Bucks? At what is that, 8 now? So tell me, so my daughter has braces. She got her top ones off, and bottom ones are just readjust or whatever. So like, oh, you got to send you to this surgeon here. It's down to 6.5. So who's playing? This was 8 last night, T Money. This was 8. If you look at the banners from yesterday, actually from last night, it was last night's show. Bucks +8. This was at midnight last night. They're +8, 214. Who's in the lineup? We definitely got somebody showing up today for Milwaukee. Who's in? Gianni and Dame very close. I mean, I'm guessing somebody's playing. The lines come down 2 points, and the total went up 3. Hey guys and Higgs, I'm on the Natties and the Guardies today. I like it. Aaron, I'm not betting on baseball today, but definitely thinking about the under in the Knicks game, Indiana to close it out. Yeah, the Knicks game, I don't know. We were not kind of like the over there. Philly shot poorly in these games. I mean, they did drop to 125. If it's an under, the Sixers win. Because that means nobody's scoring for the Knicks but Brunson. I'm from Toronto, so I might be a bit biased, but I think they'll at least make it to a game 7. Possibly. Let it roll. Let it you're home. Let it ride there, right? This is it. Do or die in your home. The Parlay King's in the house. Over on Cleveland game might be good. I agree. I mean, Eric Eddie's been bad. Logan Allen's given up a bunch of runs. I think it should be there. Hopefully by like the 5th inning, I want to see like a 5-5. I got to jump into a little prop action on that guy. We'll see. Boston. Yeah. So we got the Toronto guy from Toronto leaning that way. David likes Boston. Parlay King likes Boston. I sort of lean Boston a little bit anyway, but I've been on the unders. Have been killing me. So T-Money, I'm on a heater. I'm not betting any NBA, but you act like the Pacers are a good team. Here we go. Not Lakers are a good team, though, right? Lakers, Suns are a really good team, right? Right, they're supposed to beat the Thunder. Come on, Bucks or Knicks or nothing. Hey, listen. You're gonna take 2 dogs. You think one would win, right? I mean, you get the guys back from Milwaukee. Kind of changes the perception of the squad. But again, I don't like the coach at all. You're a Doc Rivers guy. I don't like Doc Rivers. What's he ever done? Nothing. This team is under 500 with him coaching. Pacers still a 6-point fave. Michael, I got a couple Yankee plops today. Yankee prop parlays. Soto run, Volpe run, Judge Ribby, Rizzo Ribby, Verdugo Ribby, 100 to win 14 hundos in the par. Well, I got a bunch of those guys for Ribbies. I didn't do the runs because I just ran out of time. I was doing it. We just ran out of action. I had 5 minutes. Got the video up. I'm like, we have Rizzo at the dish now with 2 outs. I'd like to see a base hit and then maybe a hit batter for Gleber. I thought about using a Gleber. I want to see 2 hits batters and then Verdugo double Cabrera double. I'll be happy. We'll get 2 right off the bat. Dame is upgraded. He's not going to play. I'd be shocked. It's Lillard news moving the line. Is that what it is? That's it. I mean, I just saw ESPN said they're close. But again, you haven't played in a bit. I don't know. I think we saw this with Kawhi coming in. You saw how bad they looked after he comes into a game. They try to force feed him the ball and takes guys out of the rhythm. Again, the Bucks team. Anthony Rizzo hit by pitch. Here we go. We're alive. We're alive here with the hit by pitch. Now we just need Gleber to do something, and Verdugo gets a shot with a ribby opportunity. Listen, the Bucks team has not been good. I'm not looking at. I don't like betting bad teams. Team one, you know that. I can't do that. We got a Volpe run, Soda run, Judge Ribby, Rizzo Ribby, Cabrera Ribby, 100 to win 2 dimes. I love it. I wouldn't bet the Pacers as a favorite against the team. Listen, I don't. I'm not laying an 8, a 6. No, thank you. Game 2, we had them. Sure. Team total. Give me the team total here. What's the team total? Somebody pull up the team total because I'm on the Giants Red Sox here, looking for a player prop, but I don't know if I'm going to find anything here for a ribby because that's where I like to go eat my dinner and lunch with ribby props. Where is this? Let's bust open another window here. Back to the chat. Paula's in the house. Good afternoon. Just popped in. Hit the like button today. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're watching, I'm not sure what channel, who's watching where. If you're on Winning Free Picks, find the Sean Higgs channel. Hit the like, subscribe. If you're on Sean Higgs, hit the Winning Free Picks channel. If you're on Twitter, do both. Do both. Normally, I just run the live show on the Sean Higgs YouTube for the day betting because I usually do the midday money. But today we'll stick around here. See how long I can last talking. I got a little Domino's getting delivered here pretty soon. We'll see when that shows up at my house. Let's see. Let me check the Domino's tracker. It says it's in a quality check. So got that going for you. Got the quality check working. All right. So otherwise, I got to keep my ears peeled for the doorbell. David, don't forget Matthews isn't playing. Who's Matthews? What are we talking about? What games? What game are we talking about here? Let's see. Austin Matthews. I'm looking at the lineups here. Oh, we're underway here. About underway. Which Wizinewski. What do I do here? Do we jump on a ribby prop in this game here? Who do we take? I'm looking down that lineup for these two clowns. Bobby Dahlback is hitting what? 3, 4, 5, 6. He's hitting 7th, 137 on the year, plus 185. Rafaela is at a 195. Yeah, I'll just move on. I'm not going to just put something in the show. Just put something in the show. You can't do that. He's out again. Will. Not at all, he says. I don't know what that comment was from because I'm 3 minutes behind. Thinking under in the NBA. I'm always thinking under in playoff action. That being said, the Pacer series has been the kind of anomaly to go over. We got our bases juiced here in Yankee land. We could cash this Verdugo plus 190 ribby. Come on, 0-2. Really? Really, Verdugo? Let's go. I got Cabrera up next. We could hit a 190 and a $2 ribby right now. A plus 390 in our pocket to start the day. And it'll be good for our Yankees plus 103. Cabrera over 6.5 Ks. Eddie Cabrera. We like Edwin Cabrera. You know I like Cabrera. Natty's under. Listen, Texas, I said this to Charlie and I say, Texas is what, 16 and 15, 15 and 4, whatever they are. Pitching hasn't been bad. The problem is they're hitting. Go look at the stat. I mean, Corey Seager's, I don't think has a home run. He might have one home run. They're not hitting. They're not hitting right now. DGen betting. I just threw out a bunch of player props here in this Yankee game. A bunch of ribbies. Volpe, Soto, Verdugo, Cabrera, ribbies. And then Gunner, Westberg, Kaiser. We went all young studs for the O's to get some ribbies here. Big plus monies. Captain Bry's in the house. Good to see you, Captain Bry. Oh no, I know, Will. I do not have a hit parlay going. That was in the chat. Andre Peter giving the love button. Will hitting a like on the Facebook family. Thank you for that. No. The Michael A has a bunch of in plays out. Come on, Verdugo. What the heck? So not only does that crush that spot, we got Cabrera come up next. Now for the second inning, I need Cabrera to lead off with like a base hit, Wells and Grisham to move him over, and Volpe and Soto to knock him in now. Volpe plus 195 on RB. The hit parlay is not me. That would be Michael A, and it's a run parlay. Run Volpe, Soto, Judge Ribby, Rizzo Ribby, Cabrera Ribby. That's one of them. Gio's in the house. Thank you for the show, my guy. But tune in more lately. Ain't missing these natties anymore. Got the phone dialed in. There you go. Notifications are working for Shop Gio. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not getting notifications. They're messed up. And if I load up, I think Team Money had that over. I see 4-3 now in that Miami game. If I make the rooms the same time for late night money and midday money the next day, I think it's only like one notification. So I try to spread them out a little bit. Today I didn't even put a time on. I just made the room and got here as fast as I could. Yeah, did not get it. We did not get it. Any baseball team you're impressed by so far? I know it's early, but I have to say the Phillies, if that bullpen gets together like we're seeing. Okay, so yeah, we could let's jump into this. We could probably talk about some teams in each division that I'm surprised at. We'll start with the Boston Red Sox. I didn't think they'd be a good team. Their pitching, and again, it was really based on the pitching, like who's going to come to pitch and how can Whitlock and these guys have come on strong. And 18 wins, I am impressed. Them scoring some runs with the young offense. Not that they got some young guys there. I'll give you know what team I'll give a quick recap. I'll run down them all. So the O's I think are going to be a really good team. I wish they could they trade somebody and get another pitcher in here. I think they need a pitcher. They need some bullpen help. I'm surprised with the Yankees 20 wins. I didn't think this pitching would be good. So Rodon looks as advertised what they wanted when they signed him. Everyone else you got to be a little concerned about. The side to that is that hey, they're not even hitting and they got 20 wins. I don't know, man. You sweep the Astros team who are worse than you hitting and had not been hitting for until the last half week. Toronto, I think it's time to break it up. Tampa, we knew they're going to be in trouble with that pitching staff. Cleveland, I'm shocked simply because they're hitting. It's about time, right? The pitching has always been solid pitching. They can never score runs. Kansas City and Detroit, where they should be. We have season win totals on them. Minnesota, White Sox, we knew they're going to be bad. I don't know they're going to be 100 loss bad. Mariners starting slow, not shocked. Texas starting slow, half and half. The pitching staff was depleted. The bats are not here. Oakland's got to be one of the big surprises. Nobody gave them a shot. But again, you trade away guys and you get top prospects back. We'll talk about the Nationals in a minute. You're going to win some games. Angels, are we surprised here? They got Reed Detmers, no pitching, no hitters. Trout's out for the year. Rendon's been okay. Ward's been all right, but again, terrible. And the Stros, terrible start. Can't get anybody to hit. The pitching staff was bad. The bullpen was bad. We'll see if they're going to turn around. Verlander looks pretty sharp. Framber looked good in his return. Looks like they found their swing. Braves. We can make fun of the Braves. They're 20-9, and Acuna had what, like 2 homers, no Strider. The pitching staff to me is ho hum. Yeah, they only got 20, they're 29. Phillies, yeah, 21 wins. Good for them. Suarez has been great. Uh, Bullpen's been solid. Mets, they are what they are. We think they're going to be a 500 team. Nats, again, you're getting some pitching from the young guys. Gore, William, I mean, CJ Abrams looks like he's the top prospect for San Diego was supposed to be. Marlins, holy cow. I was wrong on the Marlins. I thought the pitching staff would be good, and can we find some offense? Pitching staff has been bad. The bullpen's been worse, and the offense is non existent. Terrible. Hats off to the Brewers. Trey Burns, Woodruff out for the year. 1911 first place. Cubbies are where they should be. Reds, people probably want a little more from the Reds, but again, still young. Cardinals and the Pirates. I mean, listen, everybody was a hype on the Pirates. They love Elio De La Cruz because he could throw a ball 100 miles an hour. We'll make him a pitcher because the team is still young and inexperienced. The Cardinals are old and they're just in a bad spot like Toronto. I'm not shocked at the Dodgers, 19-13. They're going to win like 95, 100 games. The pitching staff, it's not a good pitching staff. I know Bueller's coming back. The guy hasn't pitched in over a year. Well, they need help in the pitching, and I think the lineup's a little weak towards the bottom. And then look at this. Every team under 500. Padres, Diamondbacks, missing some pitchers there. San Fran and the Colorado. What's there to say? What's there to say about that? Pound it. Nats pitcher Parker's a stud. I think he'll take a stand on. You're going to take a stand on the Natties money line. I don't hate it. I mean, seriously, Verdugo, thanks. Captain Bry also cashed Cabrera over 6.5K. He's got a minus 120 DK early. Cabrera's a good pitcher. That's why I mean him, Perez. You think it's a good staff? Can he get some hits? Here we go. Timmerl, fade him, says Davis. New York wins. He says fade away. Fade Tim Earl. How you doing today, Davis? Davis, did you hit the like? Dennis O'Brien's on the like. Mr. Paul, who you got to love from Mr. Peter? Thank you. Got the rise of Higgs. Like your look on the Pacers team total over. That's the only way to look at that. I mean, I'm not going to lay a big number there. That's not what I want to do because if guys show up to play and you got a game, then you got a game on your hands. And they scored it, a high-scoring team in the league. I hate bases loaded sometimes because you sit there just trying to hit a grand slam, choke up, and make good contact. I'm like, we said this the other day in the same kind of spot. It was like, come on, just drive the ball. You don't need a grand slam. Just drive the ball. So frustrating, no awareness at the plate, league-wide issue. Yeah. I mean, I said this the other day. I was talking to somebody on Twitter. I was involved in an argument where someone was like, oh, people walk more. I'm like, no, they don't walk more. They strike out a ton more. How many 300 hitters there compared to like 10 years ago? So, I mean, it's ridiculous. Strikeouts, exit velocity. Who the hell cares about exit velocity, bro? It's ridiculous. Grayson is hurt. Yeah, I know, Dave. It's terrible because I got a over 11.5 wins on this guy. Oh, doorbell. Hold on a second. All righty, I'm back. I had to get my pizza. She was very appreciative of my generous tip. I said, it's a freaking hurricane outside. I said, I got to give you a good tip. Basically, I gave her the whole pizza cost. I gave a tip. Blow up the Angels and Blue Jays. Absolutely. The Jays are at a spot after a couple of years now. You have to. You have to. And I said yesterday in the show with Vladdy, his crazy 41 season looks like a fluke. That's not who he is. That looks like a fluke kind of year. And what do you got for the Angels? Who's going on Angels? You're not trading Detmers. You better get a haul back for Detmers. I mean, everybody needs pitching. LA Angels fade. Yes, Davis, yes. Raining here and dodging the tornadoes. Good day to bet horses, not kill bugs. We got horses today? Cabrera grounds out. Alrighty. You got a Ruby prop on him. OKC Dodgers minus 150 today. Davis. Pizza time and Domino's. Yes. I get the little thin crust. It's tasty. Got to eat. I've been out since like 6:30 this morning. Vladdy kind of seemed like he is what he is. Look at his numbers. 2021, everything else, definitely not worth 30 mil. I'm trading him. If I could get, like, there's a talk of like Alonso being traded to Toronto. If Toronto could get rid of Vladdy and get Alonso in there, I'd do that in a second if I'm Toronto. Angels are trash. Fold the whole organization along with the Rays, Marlins, Rockies. Yeah, Angels just cannot get out of their own way. Tennessee in college baseball, Davis. Michael, like beating a dead horse. Yeah, the Angels are just a. All right, let's get the Pacer line off there. Not a good club. Not a good club. What do we got here in some live stuff here? We can go Rochester Mets minus 3,500. Want to go that route? They're up 8-0 here in the first inning over Rochester Red Wings. Yeesh. No comments are coming up. It says comments. Here they go. Stop, Jay. One of those days of mine, hit a Marcos Minute for baseball. Yeah, I'll do a Marcos Minute for tomorrow. I'm just seeing with these live. Maybe do something with the Cubs right now with bases loaded. It's locked. And we got runs. It's locked again. Can't even get down on this game. Oh, no luck for that one. Yeah, little dominoes. Had to get something. I was like, if I don't get something now, I was like, I had to come do the show. I wanted to come in and say hello. By the way, hockey, Nylander over 3.5 shots on goal. It's up to minus 119 at Caesars, 125 at other books. Matthews probably not playing a catch with him last game, but Nylander had a 5 shot on goal. Nylander shots on goal over 3.5. All right. Yeah, I enjoy a little flatbread pizza. Let's again. I don't have lines here, Gio, for tomorrow's Marcos minute. I have matchups. I mean, those are easy to get. Lines. Not so easy to come by for Friday. Let's see if are there any up here, Friday? We do got a couple. Well, I don't have them in the chat, but we'll run them down here. 2 o'clock day game, Cubbies Brew Crew. I'm seeing a 120 with Wisniewski over Ross. Let's pull up another page here. Hold on a second. All right, Wisniewski's pitched well. Ross not so much. I guess. Hey, listen. Depending on how things go today in this Met matchup, I don't mind the Cubbies, although the Brewers do have the day off. But if you're telling me you can take Cubbies at home, basically in a pick 'em, I'm not going to say no to that. O's and the Reds, Hunter Green getting the nod. I'm seeing Irvin with the call right now for the O's. O's a slight dog. Actually, I see like 105s both sides here. Take the Reds at home. Maybe they pull Cole and put out in Means or somebody. Although Cole did pitch Fridays, that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. He could probably come in and pitch. Rockies and the Pirates, Cal Quantrill and Martin Perez. A 180 for the Pirates. Again, how you want to run to bet the Pirates? How many games have they lost in a row? How? No, thank you to that. Again, I don't love the Rockies one bit. Not an ounce. But to come in and say I want to lay 180 with Martin Perez, and he's pitched well, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight. 5 of 6, 6 of 7, 7 of 8. 5 in a row and 7 of 8. You want to lay 180? You can. I won't. Frisco, Nola, Hicks versus Nola here. I want to take an under in this game. I would lean under here. Hopefully we could get like a 8, probably a 7.5. The Jays in Washington, Kikuchi and Corbin. And listen, Patrick Corbin's a pitcher bad. I don't see a line presently. Let's see if I can find something over here. Nothing. If I can get Washington as a doggy versus Toronto, sign me up. Mets and the Rays, Quintana, Savali. Depending what the number is, I'll take Tampa Bay here at home. I'll take Tampa Bay at home. Tigers and the Yanks, Reese Olson and Marcus Stroman. Yanks will be actually, wow, the Rays are a 160 favorite here. Yanks 185 tomorrow. And again, depending on how this game goes, you're coming out of a big series. I don't know. You want to give me 150 with Detroit, 160 with Detroit? I might be interested in a little Reese Olson there. Soriano for the Angels. TBD for Cleveland. Texas is sending Lorenzen out on the road versus Brady Singer. It's a pick 'em. You know I'll be on Brady Singer in Kansas City. That is my little team there. Sox and the Twins, Tanner Houck and Chris Paddock. I will take some Tanner Houck. It's a pick 'em. Twins are minus 115. Kirby and Ronel Blanco. Nice little matchup here in the Houston Seattle series. I'm going to come in and take an under in this one probably. I know that Kirby's giving up some runs. I don't know, 8.5. Blancos. He's been pitching Blancos. Brad Keller Sonny Gray sighting here. Keller's first start. Sonny Gray's excellent 3-1, 1.16 ERA. I'll go under simply because the Cardinals don't hit. Marlins in Oakland. Oh boy, who's the Marlins flipping out here? Weathers versus JP Sears. I mean, this is all Oakland for me. I'm taking Oakland here. Dylan Cease and Slade Ciccone for the D-backs. Total of 9. I'm going to go to the under here. Arizona, like the Rangers, not hitting. And then we got a little Charlie Moore and Gavin Stone. I'll take the Braves. They'll be getting maybe plus 102 here. I'm seeing Dodgers at a minus 120. Listen, Braves are the better team. Sorry, folks. Sorry, I think T Money Cash is 7.5. I see 4-4. What do we got going on here? Let's hit the comments. Yes, it is tasty pizza. And of course, I got bacon and sausage on my pizza. So, yes, I hope you're doing well. Rain here in Baden Horse. Yeah, it's pouring here. T-Money says, I was eating down. I was hating Domino's. Then me and the kiddos, I was eating Domino's, me and the kid a week ago. Got the New York style pizza and have to say Domino's might have something. Yes, T-Money, we had ordered their New York style here, and it's sad. It's the best pizza. I like the thin crust. The New York one is excellent, though. Better than the Italian joints by me. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. But again, I know it's sacrilege to say as a Jersey guy. Only gave one look like something big was coming. What was that for Rob? Was that the Cubby game? Davis coming in. Bear love cruising. Rob, like your Nylander prop there. Picks from Davis in the house. Happy Thursday. Dave, my guy, good to see you. What are you doing, Dave? You want to come in and say hello? You around? Send you a link. Yanks, Knicks, and the Bucks is backstage tattoo. I'm with you on the Yanks already. The Knicks, it's a toss-up. The Bucks, I cannot bet the Bucks. Yes, Yankees. Knicks money line, only way to bet it. Bucks money line, you're giving it away. Giving away the money. Florentina, says Davis, minus 138. Moneyline Markel's got the Natties today. He likes the Natties over the Rangers. I don't hate it. Florentina's at 2 p.m. And it's a respectable 140. Sean, do you play anything in the Boss game? Nothing in the Red Sox game. No. I was trying. There was just nothing there. The Marlins making the Rockies look like the Braves or Dodgers out there. They already putting them. Listen, the Marlins team is bad. Listen, get on the A's tomorrow. Take those A's with JP Sears. Pacers tonight -6. I like the team total over, Davis. Gotta be kidding me. Sausage on pizza with bacon. Markel, what do you put on it? Pineapple? This guy. Garcia was on PEDs. Yeah. Well, are you shocked? What do you eat on your pizza, Markel? Tell me. What do you put on your pizza? Please tell me. I'm going to enjoy my little piece of pizza. Let me know. Let me know what you put on pizza. Scotty Scheffler, top 20. Yes. You got plus 130-ish on the guy? Michael says, you got some solid pizza joints out there, Iggy. You know, I'm a Philly Italian, so I'm a stickler for good pizza like your Jersey. Yeah, and there's just Jersey pizza. I'll put up there with, people think New York. I don't know. Jersey pizza, I think, is really good. I don't know. People, it's like the bagels. I don't know. Jersey bagels are better than New York bagels. And Chicago pizza's crap, by the way. Pineapples and anchovies, Sabgio said. That's what Money Line Markel puts on his pizza. Cheese only. Cheese only. Money Line Markel. Well, seriously? Cheese only. Come on. The heck fun is that? Yes, Nick. That's how we live. Bacon and sausage. Who doesn't love bacon and sausage? I don't like pepperoni. Mikey Matz is a happy man with a little bacon, or excuse me, a little sausage and pepperoni. Under 9, Cleveland wins. You like the under, Davis? You don't think the Stros hit today? Yes, Dennis. We got to get some mayo for the pizza. I always put that. Dennis, are you on the on Twitter? Do you see my comments on Twitter? Whenever somebody puts something up, I'm like, I put mayo in all caps to drive people crazy. Mayo. I should pull out a jar of mayo here and have with the pizza. That'll be my most viewed video ever. Yeah, of course it's got great Italian pizza joints, Michael. What are you talking about? Underrated in Texas, yes, Davis. Oh, they're not hoagies, man. They're subs. That's a Philly thing, calling them hoagie. That's some South Jersey trash. Like they call it pork roll. It's Taylor ham. It's Taylor ham. Pounded. Here we go. Here we go. This guy, Mr. Chicago, moves to Florida. Fancy guy in Florida. Now he's eating Cuban sandwiches. Now he's going to talk about Jersey bagels. This guy. You see it all the time? All right, nice. Sportsbook concierge. He loses his mind when I mention the mayo. Barbecue chicken pizza. No. No. Barbecue. No barbecue, bro. No, barbecue chicken is separate. That's a whole separate meal. And I'll tell you what, I don't even like the barbecue sauce on my stuff. I'm doing ribs. I like dry ribs or very little. I don't want barbecue sauce. My chicken, I just season that puppy, throw it on the smoker or the grill. That's it. Barbecue chicken pizza. Ugh. It says, explain this. Your favorite person, Mr. Numbers, being banned from Ross. Yeah, Mr. Numbers is banned from Ross's channel because apparently Ross said that he was leading people saying, come follow me on Twitter or something. I don't know. But Mr. Numbers swears that he didn't say that. And me and Jesse both said, that's odd because he doesn't say that when he comes in Midday Money or on Jesse's channel or anything like that, or on my Sean Higgs channel. He doesn't come in and say, hey, you better follow me. And, look, I thought I hit the mute button and you got a whole mouthful of me clearing my throat. I'm sorry about that. Earful. I don't know what he was saying on there. I have no idea. But Bad Lieutenant gets upset. You better watch out. He says, you're a Jersey guy. I'm sure you spent plenty of time in AC. Ever had a hoagie from White House? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's the meat's generic meat. The bread's good. It's like a crunchy little roll. You go there. I can count on my hand, one hand, how many times I've gone there. Because I'm in AC. I'm going to work. I'm at a craps table, or now then sports betting. But what am I doing? I'd be at the Taj. I'd go up to the little cafe, get a nice turkey club. The Taj. It was in Snake Eyes with Nick Cage. I was watching Snake Eyes. I'll pull that over for a second. So it doesn't look like I'm talking around. So I was watching Snake Eyes is on Prime or HBO Max or some channel. Hulu, I don't know where the hell it was. And it's filmed at the Taj Mahal. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, how many times did I walk past that giant slot machine? Like, I know exactly where they are in the casino. Runs 2-8 in Houston. Full game and over. Yes. First 5 and over. Cleveland's no bullpen. The bullpen's banged up, or not good, I should say, for them. Because everybody's moved up. They got guys coming back from injury. There's such a guys back out. Like Kenzie last night. Allen's been bad. He's been bad. They're finally hitting Cleveland, other than Jose Ramirez. Houston's found their bats the last few days. And Spaghetti, Arrighetti, Dave Righetti, whoever, Righetti here, not good. and then gets to that weak bullpen. That bullpen's got a lot of use already for Houston. White House special, one of the best hoagies ever had. I mean, it's all right. I don't know. Do they notice I'm from? I tell when they're like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from El Paso." Bro, you hear people's neck bones crack. They turn so fast at the store because I start talking. I get the hands up, like, "Yeah, hey." They don't notice that they're like, "What, you from New York? You from Boston?" I'm like, "Don't you freaking insult me with that crap." Boston, freaking New York. I go, get the hell. That's an insult to me. So if I called you a New Yorker, how'd you feel? Michael A says, I'm out on barbecue pizza, but pineapple pizza, buffalo pizza, or ranch. Oh, give me a good plain pepperoni sauce. Yeah, I don't want no ranch dressing. Now, you want to put like chicken and hot sauce on a pizza? Again, even that would be, I'd more make that like a French, like a flatbread kind of thing. So that's not, I wouldn't even consider that a pizza, you know? Like, I don't like pepperoni pizza. Son and daughter was like, I'll get a pepperoni. I'm always getting a sausage, like this nasty pepperoni out of my house. Mr. Numbers needs an invite to explain his side in person. Exclusive Mr. Numbers interview on Midday Money. I should send him a link. I don't know if Mr. Numbers will come on. It would be interesting. I listen. He's obviously a New York guy because he's high on the Knicks, Yankees. Bet he gets wrapped up into the home teams. Uh, Whoa, what happened, Gio? What happened here? What? Rush reminds me of Paulie from The Sopranos. I like the Harvey Keitel comparison. In Philly, the original Primo's hoagie in South Philly was the best hoagie I've had. Then they franchised it. It's just mid. How old are you, Michael? It's just mid. Aaron's laughing. Nick says Boston accents stink to and talk like truckers. Yeah, the Boston accent. I can't say, but listen, as a Yankee fan, anything Boston is evil. I don't even eat New England clam chowder anymore because it's from Boston. It's New England. Michael says, I hate the New York insult for people. I'm Philly all the way. Philly. Yeah, it's Philadelphia to us North Jersey folks. Like you Philly trash. That's what we call you up there. Well, also because I'm a Cowboy fan, and you go down to well, I was going to say the vet. See, that's how many games I've gone to. I've gone to the vet down there, Philly. Yeah, South Jersey, Philly. That's a whole different breed down there. All Philly fans talking about hoagies. Some freaking hoagies. They're subs. Robert used to get another baked tuna sub in Dayton, Ohio. That was about hot tuna. Oh my god, I'm all for tuna fish. I love tuna fish. I can't have a warm tuna sandwich, even a tuna melt. We got Volpe on second. Can Soto get us a Ribby at plus 160 here? Kind of says Long Island accent's the worst. The Long Islanders. Jesse says, what happened? I was here at noon. Jesse, we're talking about Mr. Numbers on Ross's channel getting banned. Cleveland Cavs in 7 games, says Davis. Very well could be, Davis. Very well could be. Speaking of Philly fans, I dropped a surprise on Twitter. I got to check it out. Nick Nasty says, Jesse's in the house. Let me go to the Twitter world and see what's happening in Twitter. It's got to be some kind of prop. That's what I'm guessing. Like, it's taking life in your own hands at the vet wearing a Cowboys jersey. Fans are a lot softer. Yeah, man. I go down with my little Cowboy starter pullover, and I was with 2 guys. My friend Rob and his dad. They were season ticket holders in the upper deck. Bro, they didn't care. They were yelling at them. But I'm not listening. You get these morons today come in, start acting a fool at games. I remember I was at a Giant game with my dad. It was Giants Redskins. He's a Redskin fan. Again, I had to be in my 20s because I was crazier. And he's got like an Art Monk jersey on. His little hog's nose, his cigar. And we're in the end zone. We had good seats, And he's not a crazy fan. He's having a beer. He snuck it some tequila. He's having a good time. So he's like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, I'll come with you. He said, no, I'll be fine. I'm like, all right, Dad. So he goes, and I leave like a minute or two afterwards. And of course, I go in there, the guys are harassing him in the bed. They're like, "Ah, da, da." So he's just smiling because he sees me. And so the guys are like, "Whoa, well, you're real, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, they said something like, well, like, what are you going to do? Wearing that jersey here. And the guy's like, a couple Giant fans are like, you kidding me? The guy's like, he's his own band. Like, leave him alone. It's a 50-year-old guy wearing an Art Monk jersey, you know? And they're like, well, what are you going to do? And he's like, I'll stop you there and be like, why don't you just ask my son what he's going to do to you? And then they look at me and I'm looking like, listen, at 27, you don't want to mess with me. You don't mess with me at 50, but like, I had my dad got more abuse from Giant fans wearing a Art Monk jersey than I got for wearing a Cowboy jersey. And we didn't even go acting a fool. I'm not in there like Emmett Smith and being good play. I wasn't like I clapped a little, we scored, all right, nothing abusive. You gotta have other fans at the stadium. But I can't even go to the game today because I'd end up killing somebody. I would throw them right over the roof or something. The way people act, because I'd get involved in some other nonsense that doesn't even concern me. I thought the asterisk would make it okay. No, I don't care about the asterisk. You know me. I'm gonna just ask. But what were you all upset about? I don't know what the it said. You said a job. Like what job? What are you talking about? I didn't know what you were talking about. When did the Cowboy fandom come from? I get being a Yankee fan, but how did Cowboy start? So, I- you know, in 1981, you're out playing in the street with your friends. You're playing football, tackle football, whatever, two hand touch. Who was on TV back then? I mean, the Cowboys were in three straight conference championships in 1980, 81, 82. I mean, they were Super Bowl champs. You had you had the star. All of my friends in Jersey, and we were 20 minutes from Giant Stadium. There were no Giant fans. You had Jet fans because they were good with the sack exchange. You had Niner fans because they just won Super Bowl. Steeler fans, a lot of Redskin fans. There were no Giant fans. Giant fans didn't come in my neighborhood until after they won the 86 Super Bowl. None. So I cheered for the Cowboys because, come on, man. The star in the helmet, that was the best uniform. My dad was a Redskin fan going back to the 70s, to like the Over the Hill gang. Um, so you didn't like the Giants and you hated the Eagles. Eagles were good back then. Eagles were always pretty good. Davis, Mavericks, Oklahoma City Thunder next. Well, they got to wrap it up first against the Clippers. Juan Soto strikes out. Really? Pat, my one aunt had a Long Island accent when she talked. I'd cringe. You don't like the Long Island accent? That's a big Italian accent. Davis next round. Well, they got to win first to get to the next round. Art Monk, what a player. Love the old skin teams. John Riggins, Guy Clark, Ricky Sanders. Yeah, man, the Smurfs. Remember the Smurfs? Man, Joe Gibbs was the coach. Lost to Dick Vermeil, Wilbur Montgomery, Bill Berkeley, Eagles. Total letdown of Super Bowl against the Raiders. Yeah, I mean, come on. What was the Marky Mark movie with Invincible? I almost called him Prefontaine, and then I almost called him Pepitone. What was his name? What was that guy's name? We got runs. Who scored on Rizzo? I don't have Rizzo for a Ribby prop. That's not good for me. That's not good. Papali. Thank you, Michael. I know it's a P. Vince Papali. I love it. We get our players from the draft. Vince Papali. Dude, Vince Papali looked totally like a Philly guy. I mean, the good hair, the nice Italian black hair, feathered haircut. Like he's Michael McDonald singing What a Fool Believes. Halliburton PRA, never in doubt, Jesse. We used it in the Pick the Parlay channel yesterday. I used it. I got a Rizzo Ribby and a Volpe run. There you go, Mike. We got 2 out of the 5 now. Of course, I didn't do the Volpe run today. Volpe and Cabrera runs. I ran out of time doing. I just ended up doing all the Ribbies. All the Ribby props. I don't understand. I watch these fan fights on, like, and everybody's wants to get the phones out. Everybody's a tough guy, and again, these guys like my age get in a fight. Like, come on, bro. Listen, what are you doing looking to get in fights now? I'm not looking at fights. I'll just like shoot somebody at this point. Like, I'm not looking to freaking. What are these people acting like Riri's for? I saw one the other day. It was like the guy was fighting like Jokic brothers, right? Was that in where was that game in L.A.? But Pally was always rocking the wavy creased up hair, good Italian shades with chest hair. Yeah, he had great hair. I love seeing the clips when they mix in him with in the real movie or the movie with who's really him. I can't believe that guy scored a touchdown on a crazy punt. It's fabulous. I like that movie. I know people don't like that movie. I like it. I like Invincible. They weaved in real footage from the games. I mean, that's good stuff. Again, I like Draft Day too as a football movie. So, Halliburton prop is tonight. Well, no, he had that the other day. It was 33 and a half. Might be tonight's too as well. He probably still likes it. Why wouldn't he? Although I'll wait for him to respond. See, I wouldn't like that tonight off of a game that they played was really bad. Yeah, I expect him to bounce back at home. But I'll wait for Jesse to respond. I wish I had hair like that. I love that movie. Great underrated football biopic. Yeah. I had hair like that back in high school. I had hair. Then I shaved it. It is tonight's, and he is hurt, says Jesse. He likes it again tonight under. All right. All right. I was wrong in my assessment. What Jesse would be. I thought he'd be on, well, I don't know what he said he was hurt the other day, too, and that's why I kind of liked it the way he was playing. Basketball with the guys from South Park. Is that who that was? The guy from South Park? I don't remember. I remember they had the chick was like a Giant fan. Like like that's gonna fly. Like that would really fly down there. I don't care how good she looks. She wouldn't be working in a bar in Philly if she was wearing a Giant shirt. You, you know, it's a funny scene in that there, Gio, when they're in camp and he's rooming with the veterans and the guy's like Diamond's like, yeah, that's got to go. He had like a Giant shirt hanging in the closet or something. My boy Stan is amazing swing miss getting a day off. That's how you know they'll win. Why? How is that my guy? I look to trade that guy every time I play MLB 2024. Brandon. That is not definitely not my guy. But Pally hang out at the local watering hole with his neighborhood guys from South Philly. Totally captured South Philly dive bar scene. That was a scene growing up. Like if anybody had a guy like that, I I don't think it's much different. Again, that was like your local corner bar kind of stuff, as opposed to players today. Got a little more money. Even as college kids, they're gonna hang out at a club or something. Nobody likes the dive bar scene. I love the dive bar scene. I'm gonna go to the dive bar with a jukebox that has like the you don't want to put your arm on the bar because it's still sticky. It's not that totally wiped down perfect. Dingy lights. Maybe they might have some little tiny toaster for like pretzels or something. The basketball comedy movie. I don't. I thought you were saying the guys from the the movie we're in, Invincible. I didn't I didn't watch that. That looked just so dumb. And I like listen, talk about dumb movies. I can talk about some ridiculously dumb movies I like, but did not get into that one. Pan is Portis under 37.5 PRAs. He covered his number once all season. Last game, all career highs. You gotta like the under here based on somebody's playing because the lines come down 2 points, so his shots and stuff are going to be down. Michael, like Northeast Philly dive bar scene in the mid '90s was the best. I'm from Northeast Philly. Great scene in my mid 20s. Yeah, the '90s were a good time. It definitely wasn't. I as an '80s kid, it would have been cool. I mean, I worked in a restaurant in late '80s. It would have been cool to be like 20s and going out in the '80s. But I can't complain about the '90s bar scene, going to local places. I loved it. I loved it. That's when we knew how to drink and drive. We didn't have to call an Uber. Just be like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. All tuned up, drive home. Player Prop says, I want to thank Pounded for the Brewer play yesterday. Thank you, Pounded, for the Brew Crew. If my guy has to be Joe Dell, your guy has to be someone just as bad. That Tatum prop went way under yesterday. Listen, what are you complaining about Joe Dell? The guy's good. He's having a good season, Joe Dell. I might have to switch your guy to Brian Dela Cruz. And thank me for the Royal play. KC, winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 5-0 yesterday for me. I'll take a 5-0 day. Remember when people could smoke at the bars? Yeah. Oh, I hated. I bounced at a bar, and even when I worked at a restaurant, it was like you'd go home, you just had a shower, you just stunk, or you just like put your jeans like you weren't supposed to like wash jeans every day. Like you're still not supposed to. At least real jeans. And I just had to like open my window, just like fold them up on a windowsill because they just smelled like smoke. I didn't even smoke. It's crazy. It's crazy. Good times. Oh man. Wish we could cast some wonders here. Ryan Mountcastle homers. That doesn't help because we got a Gunner and a Jake Westberg and Colton Cowser. So I would have preferred a double there, and we're all tied up here in the Yankee game at ones apiece. You could smell the bar, wash yourself off. Yeah, man. There's nothing better than coming home just showering. You just stunk. We're playing props first created by the books and bookies. I like a good prop, but man, the vig is generally always way worse. Listen, I don't know who came up with them. They were more for like kind of Super Bowl kind of stuff because he never had them back in the day. At least my guy didn't have them. I wasn't looking for them. Especially calling up on a phone. You're lucky if your guy was even there for day games like this. I've really only just gotten into player props since I've been doing the Midday Money Show. So 3 years. And it was kind of like, hey, people want to talk about everybody loved first 3 years ago was the strikeout prop. It was the pitcher strikeout prop. Then it moved to everybody getting into nerfies and nerfies. And now it's like NBA PRAs, like total bases over 1.5. I'll stick to my rubies. I'm sure you got some good steak spots out. Oh, yeah. Definitely got a lot of meat here. Can't go wrong with any of the meat. T-Y says, stop here. You can find some juicy props. You just got to dig. Like looking for diamonds. Yeah. T Money's digging for a prop. He's going to pull something out of like the Turkish soccer league. All right. So Joey Dell 0 for 5 yesterday, 4Ks. All right. One bad day. I'm a porterhouse kind of guy. Bone in a ribeye. I can do porterhouse. I can do porterhouse. I find sirloins a little tough. All right, Santander's are here comes Santander is Santander is on, and here comes Big Jake Westberg. Let's see if we can roll out a ribby here with 2 outs. He's on first, so we need a big bomb here, but that'll hurt our Yankee game pick. So let's get out of here and move on to the next inning. And we need the Yanks to score some runs here. Michael, what do you think about the Indians-Stros game? Thinking Cleveland can score 4.5. Yeah, I think this game goes over. Over the total. I think it goes over. What do we got in live stuff here? Marlins total 10.5. It was 11.5 before. Down to 10.5. Jordan Westberg strikes out. I thought his name was Jake Westberg. Who am I thinking? Jake Myers? Jake McCarthy? And it's Jordan Westberg. I called him Jake. Oh, 7.5. Mets at 5.5. Boston at 7.5. What do we got on money line action here? Anything to jump into? What do we think? Oh, not many spots today to jump into. Got some soccer. Do we get into a little bit of Finland? The Finland Kolmonen Division 3? We could take a little bit of LPS Helsinki is plus 856, it looks like. I can't even understand what is happening here with these soccer names. Oh my goodness, Jesse. Oh my goodness. What a picture, Jesse Shule. Going into Walmart, got to stop and see the card section. This guy's back on the cards. Back on the cards. I should crack open I only have one blaster here, though. I got a blaster of updates. Otherwise, there's just big boxes. Maybe I'll do that later tonight. I got the Bowman Mega. I got to open 87s. I won a case of 87 rack packs tops and the 87 Donruss. Maybe we can pull out a good one out of that one. 87 Donruss cost me $200. $200. I could have got graded rookie cards for that. Yeah. That guy I win the betting. Use that as a write-off. I got some jerseys coming in too, so we got some contests coming up this summer for sure. For sure, we'll do some giveaways. Pachuca plus 150. What is this? What's Pachuca? Somebody explain. So Verdugo gets on with a base hit. Here comes Cabrera. It'd be nice to get a 2-run jack here. In play outs. Great. Thank you, Mr. Cabrera. Pitcher's best friend. This is soccer. Pachuca is soccer. Thank you, Davis. Oh man. Not a fun day of action here. A lot of unders here. Oh, Brio's in the house. Llama. How you doing, Brio? Thanks for popping in, my friend. Kind of boring baseball games here. Not much excitement. I should just rip into a box of Heritage. I don't think this over nine's got a shot here in this game either. I thought we'd see some. I thought the Yanks would be able to hit Bradish. They have not. They have not. Oh, So now I'm in trouble here with my Yankee first five as well as the game here because we can't get a run. Not good. Not good. Michael A. Yanks had a shot in the first base loaded. Verdugo blew it. Yeah, I know. I know. And now I'm on a line for the game, the first half, and first five money line and first five minus a half, I should say. Indians over. I think they get that. I think Cleveland scores here against Arrighetti. I thought for sure we would see runs here. Bad. Not the best thinking by me. Not a good look. Two nothing, 4-2, 2-0. That's what happens when they face good pitchers. But again, I didn't think Bradish was all that. Was not expecting a good outing here. Not expecting that. And then you compound it by having the guy just coming back, making his return. You get a home run to start. Wonderful. That's a loser all over the place. Oh, man. We're definitely not getting 2 runs next inning. What are we doing here, Yanks? This guy. First start of the year. 3 hits. A walk, a hits batter. He can't score a run. Can't score a run. And to add insult to injury, the 2 guys who hit homers are not the 2 guys we have getting ribbies. Old D went on a run with a hard rock. They suspended me today. Should have spread it out there. Oh, man. Never a good thing. T-Mike says, just threw $50 on the Cubbies run line up 1-0 with 1 on base. Seems like a good deal to me. Worth a shot. My shots today were not good. Although I do have a top play coming up here in this under 8.5 at Texas. If you're on the YouTube Premium, you already got that. They made Bradish host of pitches. They can't close the deal with ducks on the pond. Yeah, I mean, Not good though. This is first 5 in full games. Not look good. I might take a donut all around here on the Yanks. Rockies run line plus 215. What could go wrong? Day baseball. I don't hate that one. I don't hate that because you're going to get a shot to score too in the extra innings. That's why I like that, because you get 4-4. You're scoring 2 versus bullpen. I like it. I got a plus 190. Or plus 290, I'm sorry. Team, I was thinking of Texas under as well. No home runs since I'm greedy. You could do no home runs. Baltimore's up 2-1. We could sweat the Rockies together. I'm in on it with you. I'm in on it. Cubbies run lines plus 103. Now minus 102. They got 2 on. Where's this? Cubbies. Morel's up. Bush in the hole. 2 outs. Two strikes. Michael, I thought the Yankees would be getting extra base hits with the hot weather today. I thought they'd be getting extra base hits because you're facing the guys making his first start of the year. And you had opportunities the first inning, you couldn't capitalize. And now we're down 3-1. Now you're down 3-1. Unbelievable. Ryan McKenna homers. I can't get ribbies from Gunnar, Westberg, or Kaiser, but the guys hitting all in front of him can go yard. Westberg, nothing. Mateo hits a homer. Kaiser, nothing. Here comes McKenna with a homer. Redone. 3 homers. And like you go through, nobody's out on base. Like this game could be. This game probably should be like 6-3. Yep. That's a loser for the Yanks here in the video. That'll bring us to 54 and 59 minus 395 with our MLB in the video. Bad week here. Bad week's driven us down. Cubbies. Played a couple. 4-0. This Rocky total is 9.5. I'm going to go over because I think it's going to go to extra, and then we have a 10 spot. So in some of the second, Cubs are 4-0. Yep. Yep, we got it. Nice. Rockies got 2 out of Marlins, begging the Rockies to take the silly game. Yeah, I just grabbed a over 9.5 in that Rocky game as well, too. I just had a hard time pulling my money on the Cubbies with belly out of lineup. Yeah, and Suzuki's out too, isn't he? Yanks, I need 3 runs from the Yanks here. Brandon, good afternoon, Sean Hicks. How are you? I am okay, Brandon. Not too bad. Trying to get some runs out of this Yankee lineup, but it has not been happening. It's not been happening. Little down with the Yankees here first quarter. First quarter. Colorado pops out. Yankees losing here in the first 5. Trent Grisham. Bad .77. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what can go on here. I'm guessing not much. Here's our Yankee game, Higgy. Turn the lineup over. Yep. I mean, Grisham, I kind of like that signing. I thought he's kind of like a pro kind of guy. Get in there. Has not done well. Has not done well. On-field delay. Trent Grisham, first round pick for the Brew Crew. Has a little pop. 10, 15, 17, and 13 homers. Look at the average. 251, 242, 184, 198, and .77. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. We watch an Astro inning. Yeah, Astros tonight. Mike F., what do you say? Thoughts on the over Cleveland Houston game? Yes. I